Hey y'all, can y'all hear me? Okay. I'm sorry y'all, I had to get all my stuff situated on my desk before I could go live. Alright, hey everyone, so how are y'all doing? Oh, so the general did make it over here. How you doing, Ronald? Mar, Christy, hey Wisconsin Mama, Crime Crazy. Hi Priscilla Wells, how are you doing? Why are you frazzled, Mar? Well, Wisconsin Mama, earlier he acted like he was too scared to come in here with us. Hey, Let It Be, thanks for joining us. Well, thank you for joining us, Wisconsin Mama. All right, Mar, what video did you see? Hey, geez, Louise, how are you doing? Hey, precious me. Yeah, he did come over. I didn't think he was going to make it. I thought he was going to be scared. And Crime Crazy, I finally, those pictures that you sent to me last night, finally, finally got them over here so I can show them tonight. Hey, Brown Bear, how are you doing? That is true, Wisconsin Mama. The farm is a dangerous place. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and show these pictures that Crime Crazy sent to me last night. Can y'all see these? I've never done this before, so I want to make sure that everybody can see it. Okay. No, this ain't a tortoise. This is a koala, but I do have a picture of a tortoise. We still need more kangaroo pics too, Crime Crazy. I know, Christy. Ain't it cute? See, I might just have to get on a flight to Australia just so I can see the kangaroo. And that's the porcupine one that Crumb Crazy. Wisconsin Mommy, you should have been in here last night. Christy's talking about stuffing me in a bag and taking me on a flight without me even realizing what they were doing to me. Oh, thank you, Priscilla Wells. Oh, Mara, I don't know. You'd have to ask Crumb Crazy. I'm seriously thinking about it now, Chris. Just so I can go see a kangaroo. Okay, there's the tortoise. You kicked a dead porcupine, Mar? Okay, now Crumb Crazy, how old would the tortoise be? Or do you know? Oh my god, 110 years old. Wow, it's old. Golly. Okay, then there's the camels. I think Crumb Crazy said that these were her son's camels, I believe. Harriet is a slow mover. Wouldn't that be a cool thing if we could live that long, Wisconsin Mama? Okay, I think that was all of them. Alright, so Crime Crazy, you'll have to send me some more pictures since I've finally figured out how to get them on here. Yeah, she is, Priscilla. Oh, you're welcome. It took me like 2 hours today to figure out how to get those things on here. So I was making sure no matter how long PG stayed live tonight, I was coming on tonight to show those pictures. Oh, I bet you they wake you up too, don't they, Crime Crazy? You're welcome, Mar. I need to get the ones up of my garden on here. Yeah, Crime Crazy, you need to get us some more pictures. Thank you, Chris. I'm gonna try to get them up tomorrow if I have time. And when I go live tomorrow night, I'll show them. I took a few more while I was out there today. Brown Bear, we've got tomatoes. The potatoes didn't really do that good this year. And then we got corn, squash, zucchini, purple whole peas, watermelon. I don't know. My husband's got like 3 or 4 different type of beans out there, and then we've got jalapenos and sweet banana peppers. And Chris, go ahead and put your link back to your store in here because there was some people that's in here tonight that wasn't here last night. And I'm gonna get okay, Wisconsin Mama. Well, thank you for coming by. And I'm gonna get Crime Crazy's daughter's thing, the link to her website. Crime Crazy, what was the name of her thing again? Oh, never mind, I got it here. Okay. Give me just 1 second and let me get the link to this. Alright, y'all, this is the link to Crime Crazy's daughter's website. If y'all can, go check it out. She has some really cute stuff on there. Oh, you're welcome, Chris. And then there's the link to Chris's store. Y'all go check it out. She has some really cute stuff in there, too. Alright, Priscilla Wells, well, thank you for coming by. Well, what did you try to problem with, Mar? Oh, you're welcome, Crime Crazy. Alright, we love you too, Priscilla. You have a good night. Tell about the about that. Was it yesterday, Chris? We were talking. So me and Chris were texting back and forth yesterday, and she was telling me about her store, and I asked to see pictures and stuff, and I told her that I was collecting crosses, and then once I got enough of them, I'm gonna do like one whole wall in my house of nothing but like different size crosses and stuff like that. And she said that if she had but she didn't have any more. But when she gets some more, she'll save it for me. Well, she told me in PG's chat a little while ago that a lady today had gifted her. That was cool because me and her had just been talking about it yesterday. So that was, like you said, Chris, that was all in, that was God's work right there. Both Chris and Crime Crazy's daughters, they have a lot of cute stuff in there. Okay, more. And if y'all hear me keep muting, it's just because I'm clearing my throat. I have really bad nasal drainage tonight. I know, Chris, that was in God's hands right there. You need to send me a picture of it and let me know how much you want for it. Yeah, precious me. I couldn't find it yesterday to begin with because I was spelling it different from the way she has it. Oh, that would be pretty crumb crazy. Staying up later, night swimming. I'll let them anyways. Girl, give them money. Oh, really, Chris? Oh, thank you. That way I can add to my little collection that I got going on now. That's true, crime crazy. That was good karma. Mar, do y'all have a swimming pool at your house? Oh, that is cool, Chris. Thank you. Crime crazy, just basically any kind, really. I just want just a collection of different looking ones. And then, like I said, when I get enough of them that'll cover the wall in my house that I don't have anything else on now, then I'm just gonna cover it in all the crosses. Dang, Chris, between you and Mar, we need to all load up and come to y'all's houses and have a pool party. Oh, that sucks, Mar. Well, I'm saying, geez Louise, luau time. Brown Bear, how cold is it up there today? Or, well, tonight? Oh, that would be awesome, Chris. Oh, I wish it was 55 down here. As much as I hate cold weather, I told my husband today I wish it would cool off. Oh, that's a nice size one more. I think he did, precious me. I think he's seen all of us women in here and he got scared. I think the general has left the building. On my computer still says 94 degrees and mostly sunny, so obviously that's not right. Let me see what the temperature is here. My phone says 76. Still got 90% humidity though. Now, precious me, what did you tell me you were from? I remember somewhere up north, wasn't it? Well, girl, precious me, I'll switch weather with you. You can have all the hot weather we're having down here, and I'll take your 64 degrees. Because we were under a heat advisory from 7 o'clock this morning to 7 o'clock at night. It would be so nice if it cooled down here. See, that's the kind of weather I wish we had down here. Because I think all this week is supposed to be like 98, 99, and then I think one or 2 days next week is supposed to hit 100. 72 is nice, ain't it, more, especially as hot as it is down here in the south. 1 second, Crime Crazy, and I'll go check it out real quick. Oh, I love that horseshoe one. Thank you for sending me those, Crime Crazy. Okay, Mar. What dude, Chris? Oh, that would be awesome, Crime Crazy. Thank you. Hey, our bucket list households, how you doing tonight? Where'd that happen at, Chris? I must have missed something. Oh, was it the night I couldn't concentrate on anything, Chris? That's probably why I didn't see it. Mar, do you have my email address? Do you remember what his name was, Chris? Oh, okay, Mar. Yeah, if it was that night, I was in PG's chat for a little while, but I don't, honestly, I can't tell you what was said in that chat. That's right, Chris. Mar, what was the video about? I don't know, geez Louise, if I could make it private or not. I know I can put it on subscribers only, and I can put it where like they got to be a subscriber for a certain amount of time. Oh, okay, it was a phone call. Yeah, and see, like after my lives end, I don't never have the chat replay. I don't think any of my videos have chat replay on them. Oh, who were you the one more that posted that in PG's chat a minute ago? About that Beanie had posted it on his thing like an hour before that. On my channel, you can Crime Crazy. Mar, do you want to email me and tell me what all it said? Oh, okay, Crime Crazy. I know on others, um, they have their chat replay on. I think when I seen that option on my channel, I didn't turn it on. Yeah, Precious Me, the only channels really that I go to besides PG, I may lurk in Miss Daisy's or Jinkies, but I'll usually either go to Betty Washam's, um, let's say Betty's, Ernie's, The Liberator, or The Stand, and that's it. Okay, hold on, let me give you my email. All right, Mar, there's my email. You can just email it to me, what it was about. Oh, yeah, and I forgot about Lisa's channel, too. Now, geez Louise, um, you can make the video private, but I don't know if, I think you have to wait. I don't know if you can do it while you're like live streaming. I don't know if you can make it private like that. What is Laura talking about, Precious Me? Yeah, Chris, I just mostly go in there to lurk. Yeah, I do like Justice for All also. Oh, she's streaming the call. Well, I don't want to stream her though while she's doing that. That's all I need is a strike on my channel and I'm just starting out. I'll have to go back and watch her though. Okay, Precious Me, I'll have to. What about Oh, what was that other channel? Is it called Voices Behind the Shit or something like that? Yeah, Chris, but you never really know about Laura either. Not trying to say anything bad about her, but yeah, BK is just straight up nasty. Isn't Shannon, isn't that the blonde headed lady that was with BK? Or not with BK, but up at on Ben Hill Road the same time BK was? But didn't she turn on BK? Or was that just a rumor? Yeah, BK needs to be in a padded room with a Huggy jacket. Mara, you can just tell it in chat if you want to. Or do you want to come up on panel? Yeah, Precious Mia's like, one time people are friends, then they're not, then they are, then they're not. It's too much flip flop back and forth. Mara, there's nothing to be shy about, honey, and you don't have to show your face. All right, Mara, go ahead and tell it. I'm gonna mute out for just 1 second, y'all. Okay, I'm back. Try going out my face, not the first time. Well, here, I'll give you the link. You can come up. Give me 1 second. Let me get it here. Okay, there you go. Precious Me, there is a place on your YouTube channel. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can. Let me go to mine so I can. Okay, if you hit, like at the top of your YouTube channel where your name is, like your little icon or whatever, when it pops up and it says like your channel name, and then it says your channel. Right under your channel, it says turn on incognito. Because I've me trying to go to my channel and I in a hurry or something, and I always hit incognito. All right, Mar, I'm about to bring you up, okay? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I was getting a cigarette. Hold on. Okay, so I was scrolling around because I couldn't find anybody. I couldn't remember Peregrine's name to
Yeah,
find
I didn't see you over here. I was sitting on my bed and I just happened to look over on my computer and I was like, "Oh shit, Mars in there." And
it.
then I I realized it was like 30 minutes before I had seen it.
But that was good because you told me where you were, so I knew where to go. Because I couldn't remember her name for anything. But anyway,
Yeah.
I found this channel. I don't even remember the name of the channel. But she I believe Shannon called BK and she was telling BK that I don't want to say it wrong. I don't want to. She was saying that BK that I'm so nervous.
Well, there's nothing to be nervous about.
Oh my god. She said that she has a friend that's dating the social worker that is working with the Wells boys.
Hmm.
So I was like, I'm going to keep listening to this. And he was like, oh, really? So he pumped her and he found out who it was. But she told BK that this social worker didn't tell her, told her friend who was a guy who was dating the social worker. Did you follow that?
Okay, so Shannon's friend is dating the social worker?
Right, right.
Okay, gotcha.
Shannon's friend told her all about this social worker with the youngest Wells boy, and she said that he's in a what's the name of that house? Isaiah House. I guess it's some kind of therapeutic foster care or something. I
Now,
don't
it
know.
does seem like that I remember in someone else's chat, and I don't remember who it was, but they said that the youngest boy, and this is allegedly, because I don't know if this is even true
Right,
or not, but the youngest boy had issues or was having some type of issues. I don't know if it's mental or if it's just because of what's happened, and that he was needing a special type of care, I guess you would
right,
say.
like a therapeutic foster
Right.
in home care, like a in residence care. So supposedly he's having really bad issues. Like he would not talk to anybody and just sit there staring because supposedly, now this is all allegedly, this is all just what I heard. But it
Hmm.
threw me for such a loop. I was looking for somebody to talk to so bad. I was like, I can't believe I'm hearing this. It made me so sick to my stomach. He supposedly, after a while, opened up and told the social worker that he saw his sister get killed.
Oh my God.
Somebody slit her throat.
Oh God.
And I guess he's not talked up until now. Like it took all this time for him to talk. If it's even true. And
Okay, well, I just looked up the Isaiah House and it says Isaiah 117 House provides physical and emotional support in a safe and living home for children awaiting foster care placement.
wow. So I think part of it is true, but there's parts of it that I didn't believe that I was hearing because she was saying stuff like, well, Don and Candace owed somebody a debt for drugs or whatever. And the deal was they were going to take Summer and the youngest boy. But the youngest boy somehow got away. And this is what I was hearing. And that's why I saved it because I wanted to send it to you. You're like the sanest person I know on YouTube, I swear.
Okay, so wait a minute. The day that they took Summer, they were going to take the youngest little boy too?
They were going to take the youngest boy too, yes. That's what they were saying.
Oh,
And
wow.
this is really blowing my mind. I need to talk to somebody now. I mean, I felt like I should go to the hospital. I was like, I'm going to have a nervous breakdown. This is ridiculous. But he got away, and supposedly he saw Summer being killed. But how would the youngest boy know about a drug deal? He's only like 8 years old.
I mean, they grew up in it.
Well, that's true too.
I mean, there's no telling what all four of them, there's no telling
Right.
what they think.
It's sad and sick what they've seen. Like, I have my 2 grandchildren here right now because my son could not take care of them. I'm raising his two more. He's got 6 kids. 2 of them are pretty much grown. I have 2 of them that I've had since they were born, and I just got 2 more.
Oh, wow.
He's into meth, and he's into coke, and he's into heroin, and
Oh,
I
I'm
didn't
sorry
know
to hear
that.
that.
I didn't know he was into all that. I knew he was a pill popper, but it's sad, like my kids were never treated that way. They didn't grow up around that, so
Right. I mean,
it's just really sad. Really sad. And I don't know. So in the end, she was like, nobody's supposed to know anything about this, and blah blah blah. And
But you just get on YouTube and blast it out to the entire damn world about it?
Right. Well, it was a private conversation that was between them for a long time. Somebody's had this phone call for a while. Whoever it was, I can't remember the name of the channel that I was on, but it was one of those channels that expose the bad guys.
Is it Voices Behind the Shit? I think that's the name of that channel.
Yes.
That was
yes,
it. Okay.
yes.
Okay. My husband watches that channel, so I'll have to go back and I'll have to tell him about it later and get him to go back and listen to it.
It's exactly what it was. Yep. And I saved it because I said I know they're gonna take this down, and I saved it. But when I just went now to check, it's privatized.
It's down.
It's privatized. So
Oh, wow.
maybe, and I couldn't afford to pay to download it because you can download it, but you have to pay for it, and I couldn't afford it right now. So I was like, damn, I wish I had the money to download this.
Okay, but did she say the name of the social worker on there?
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. It's supposedly no, she didn't say the name of the social worker. I'm sorry.
Oh, she didn't?
She said the name of the guy that's dating the social worker, because Benny was like, well, if you can't give me her name, maybe you can give me his name. And he really pumped her for it. And it was
Do you remember what he said the name was?
Something Galloway. Gallo.
W-A-Y.
Galloway, right. From Bristol.
Okay. Bristol that's in Tennessee, right?
Yes. It's like right above them. Like half an hour, maybe 45 minutes.
All right, now let me put a note beside this Galloway name so I know who Galloway is.
I can't remember the first name. Began with a C, I think. And she said he was young. Okay. He's like 23 or something. God, I feel so much better getting this out. Oh my God. It was really eating at me.
Right.
But that's it. That's what it was.
But that's very interesting, though. I mean, but
it's possible.
Yeah, but I wonder. I wonder if did she go to the police with this?
No, that's the thing. That's another thing that burned me up. Nobody went to the police because she was saying to Benny, well, we should turn it into TBI, and he was like, no, I want to hold on to it. I want to check it out. I want to investigate this. I can get to the bottom of this, and his big bravado act.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, okay, well, nobody's gonna turn it in, and that's something they should know.
Yeah, geez Louise, you heard that right. Oh my God.
Now it's down, and I don't know if anybody else has it. I was gonna wait and just keep my mouth shut to see if anybody else came up with it tomorrow, but it really got to me. It really, I'm too empathetic.
Well, if Laura is streaming it, maybe she'll keep it public, and then I can go back and
Laura.
listen to it.
I'm really new to this. I just started when Summer went missing, and I really don't speak on. You're the only one I ever really talk, and you and Lisa.
Well, girl, there ain't no, don't be scared to ever come up on panel here, because
Well, now I'm not. I'm just talking to the air right now. I don't have to look at anything. I hate looking at myself.
yeah, that's why I don't go. I don't. Well, that's one reason why I don't show myself, but another
Right,
reason is just for safety issues.
right. That's true too. But all right, thank you.
Oh
And
well,
you
thank you
broke
for
me.
coming up.
You broke me. I'm not a panel virgin anymore.
Well, hey, anytime I'm live and you want to come on panel with me, you're more than welcome to.
Thank you, hon. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for
All
coming
right.
up.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye, bye. Well, I'm kind of speechless now. Did she say that crumb crazy? Because I've only watched one video of hers, and that was the one about the chemical plant. Oh well. Well, I know that this Isaiah house, well, they have more than one house. I'm guessing there's one in Bradley Polk County, Tennessee. There's a Carter County, Tennessee, Cott County, Tennessee. Hmm. There's one for Sullivan and Greene County. So they have several houses. Well, I don't even know what to say now. Yeah, Crime Crazy, if you find that video that she did and you watch it, let me know what you find out. Well, in Bristol, is that in Sullivan County? Who's very wealthy, precious me? Yeah, I really don't know what to say now. So, who originally put the phone call out that the Voices Behind the Shit channel got? Was it BK that put it out? Do we, Ronald? Oh my god, common sense, that is hilarious. Her and that metabolism. It was a call with BK. So BK's the one that put the call on the video? Precious me, do you have my email address? if there was a missing child in my area and someone called and told me something like that someone told them that, I'd be damned if I would call someone like Benny Keys and tell him. I would first be calling my local police or sheriff's department here, and then whatever state agency was handling the case. Who the hell calls Benny Keys to tell him something like that? That is true, Chris, because that is some serious allegations. I can't stand him either, common sense. Wow, that is crazy. He never gave a shit about Summer. The only thing that he had any care in the world for when it came to Summer was that damn money that was coming into him, and that was it. Oh, I got so sick and tired of hearing "Gang Gang" or that stupid ass little song that he would sing every time that someone sent him money. A person on the call said they didn't report it because they had made poor decisions. What the hell does their poor decisions in the past got to do with calling with possible information on a missing 5-year-old? Oh my god. It is, our bucket list has holes. That's true, Chris. I wouldn't give a shit how anybody looked at me. If it wouldn't matter to me if the information that I was told came out to not even be true, I would still call law enforcement and let them know what I was told. Like, for real, that is just a bullshit excuse that they have a past. That is just crazy. I don't even know what to say to that. Yeah, Chris, we do, because saying or alleging that happened to her, saying that that's how she died, I honestly don't even know what to say right now. That's true, Chris. Even if it's not true, they still need to know about it. And I'm sure all the people who are following this case and digging into things, hopefully they got a recording of that and sent it to them. Hey, White Widow baby. Amar was just up on panel with me telling me about it. I don't even know what to say right now. White Widow baby, is it still up on that channel on Voices Behind the Shit? Oh, it's disgusting, Mar. Oh my God. Okay, I'll have to. I'm gonna go check it out after my live is done over with. I honestly don't even know what to say right now, White Widow baby, after Mar told me that. Precious Me, do you want to come up? From what I understand, Chris, they were talking about it in PG's chat just a little while ago that it was posted about an hour before that. Okay, well, let me put the link out for you. Hold on one second. I honestly don't even know what to say right now. This is crazy. All right, Precious Me, I'm bringing you up. I don't even know what to say right now. This is crazy. Okay, can you hear me? All right, Precious Me, I'm bringing you up.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I had to click out of the YouTube on the other side, so.
Okay.
Yeah, I can definitely play it. It's 13 minutes long, but it's disgusting.
Okay, go ahead and while you're playing it, I'm going to mute out. And then I'll come back once it's done.
Okay.
All right.
Hello.
Hi.
Is this Miss Kara?
It's Carly, yes.
Carly, sorry.
It's okay.
How are you?
Okay.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right.
Long day for me. I
Yeah.
have a whole bunch of kids, so we took them to the movies, and it was pretty hectic.
Yeah. So talk to me. What do you know and how do you know it?
Okay, first let me explain the reason why I am not going to any type of law enforcement, because I live in a very remote area, kind of like where the Wells are from. And here it's just, when people have made bad choices in their life and they get incarcerated and they try to report things like that, there's potential backlash. And I'm just not trying to look for that. In my early 20s, I made some stupid decisions and found myself in prison, and I'm just not trying to go back to any of that. So I have very good reasons why I'm not going to any law enforcement to explain any of this to anybody. So
Okay.
I have been following this for, I'm going to say about 3 months. Not as long as most, I guess, but, something like this, when it hits an area, it hits pretty hard. And considering people when they have children of their own, it's hard to have to watch that unfold. So, I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I really don't have much time to do much of anything with my life but take care of kids. So at night I stay up and I watch this. I watch YouTube and all these other things, and I just kind of follow and listen. I never comment. I never talk to people, none of that stuff. So I was sitting here one day, and my husband calls me, and he says, I need to tell you something. I said, okay, is there something wrong? He says, no, there's nothing wrong. He says, but you know that Summer Wills case that you've been following? I said, yeah. I said, what about it? He said, the guy that I work with is actually dating the social worker that's involved with this case. And I was like, oh. I said, did you get that? He's sitting here beside me.
Oh, he's sitting next to you. No, I didn't hear him. What did he say?
He is.
Can you? Hey, how you?
She's not just the social worker controlling the case, but she is controlling the youngest child of the Wells, of the boys. She's actually like she's a psychologist, social worker. She works for CPS, but she's also a licensed therapist as well.
Okay.
Right. So he I don't know if the other children, but I know that he is actually in what they call an Isaiah house. And this child, she says that he just kind of stares at walls and he doesn't talk much, and he's just kind of zoned out majority of his day. So they have a hard time even getting him to respond to anything they say to him.
This is the youngest boy.
Right.
Okay.
So he goes on to tell me, and I'm like, well, let me talk to the guy you work with, because I want to hear this from him, So I get on the phone with him, and I start asking him, what do you know about this? And he's like, well, she's dead. I said, well, how do you know that? He said, because my girlfriend is the social worker that deals with the youngest child. He's in what they call an Isaiah house, and he's traumatized from the whole incident. And I said, well, how do you know that she's no longer alive? And he said, because according to his girlfriend, that the Wells, both parents apparently had set something up because they owed a lot of money to somebody. And when it come time to pay, Dawn couldn't pay. So they were actually directed to give not just Summer, but the youngest boy up for ransom. So it was both of them that were supposed to be given up. Something had happened that day, and everything fell apart. It went wrong. And during the time that they were taken from the home, apparently, I don't know if he said it was at the house when this happened or if it was away, but when the boy and the girl realized what was happening, Summer apparently tried to run, and the little boy ran, and something happened to where Summer got hurt, and they actually watched her cut that little girl's throat. And this is what he's told the social worker.
But she's not allowed to say anything because of an NDA.
An NDA act. So there's her as well as the guy that works with my husband, and like 5 local law enforcement knows about this, but according to him, nobody can say anything about this because she could actually go to jail for telling and lose, what job she has and anything that comes.
Well, I'm not. So it's been like, so it's reported essentially. Like this isn't a thing that I need to report necessarily, because the way I guess I understand it is that some law enforcement already knows, correct?
Well,
They do, but
you kind of know how law enforcement works. This is not it's like a tight-knit group of buddies.
yeah, these guys have not reported it to anybody that needs to know.
In fear of
Their own families being backlashed or job
Okay.
right.
You
And
said,
the only reason that I chose to come to you, I mean, there's how many people I guess I could have went.
no,
I don't
I
really know
understand.
why I chose you. I guess just you seem sensible and you could push something where you needed to go. I don't know.
I can. I absolutely can. What I need to do. So because it sounds,
the clothes that you spoke about last night. The clothes you spoke about last night. That the evidence is that's the young boy's clothes. That's his size.
Okay.
He's not no slouch of a kid at all.
No, he's not.
No, he's the youngest.
Yeah, I understand.
Even though he's the youngest, he's not no slouch by no means.
No, I will tell you this. Me personally, I don't believe in the whole mediumship thing. That stuff wigs me out because I'm full-blown Christian. That stuff just sends me into a whirlwind inside of my emotions in my head. So I don't personally believe in that stuff, but I did, however, listen to a couple of those from the lady that apparently had some evidence that cracked another case with the Tali and another child that was murdered.
Donna Serafina.
Right. Okay. So we were listening to those, and a lot of things that she touched on, my husband was like, wait a second. He's like, I know that there's a park in Tennessee that has a carousel. And we put it up on Google Maps, and there very well is. And it has a steam engine there that just sits there for looks, and you can go inside, and within 30 minutes they're at their house. So, I mean, but the boy also did say that they dumped her body in South Holston Lake. Now, mind you, South Holston Lake comes all the way from my house down to the Tri-Cities, so it is massive. It's where, who knows? I don't know.
Okay, so when is there a possibility that maybe sometime early in the morning? I mean, if I'm to believe the story, theoretically, I'm not saying I don't believe you at all. I'm not saying that.
And I'm sure you get a lot of this stuff.
I don't get a lot of it. I've had. This is like the fourth call that I've had during the whole case that has been like this, and the other three were complete crackpots. So, but even then, each time that it comes, each time that it comes, I still have to treat it as if it's the real thing. I do the way that you're relaying and dictating the story to me. I believe you. So there isn't a huge push to necessarily report it right this second. I will talk to. I have a partner in crime, and I'm going to get with her, and I'm going to let her make the decision. I'm going to tell her the information. She's tight as a snare drum, so you don't have to worry about any of that. Then I'm going to get with my attorney as well. What we need to do is they're going to want to, I'm going to need to, is there a way I can talk to that gentleman privately, secretly, away from his girlfriend or whatever? Like this is.
I don't know. My husband would know more about him. Just something kind of. He didn't want to talk to me. I'll tell you that.
Oh, he said that he didn't want to.
So what's the social worker's name? Do we know this?
I don't know that. I mean,
do
get
you
that information?
Can you tell me his? Can you tell me his name, and maybe I can track her through him?
Because this is important, I will give you his name. Because I just, it's not.
I'm not going to exploit it. It has nothing to do with him. It has nothing to do with the social worker. It has everything to do with getting enough information because I don't have just a regular. I don't call 1-800-TBI fine. I've got a different route, but it's got to be like I can't bring. I've got to just tighten it up just a little bit. And
Right.
if I can just find her, to me, if I was able to find her through him and put her on a social media somewhere with social worker title, I could do that very quickly, like in the next hour or so.
Right.
If you could tell me that.
I'll tell you this, and like I said, you've got to give me your word that his name's not going to come out.
You have,
Yeah, 'cause he could really get into a lot of trouble.
I put it on everything I love.
Because
Everything
his
I love.
family is very well known. As a matter of fact, I worked with his dad.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
He's a rich boy. I mean, I won't lie to you. His family is very well known.
He's just one of those guys. He's.
And I don't want no trouble. That's the thing. Like, you have to understand.
Neither do we.
Yeah, like I don't, like you have to understand. I got a beautiful
Yeah.
little boy laying next to me, and just me getting information wrong. If I say,
Absolutely.
if I say the wrong thing about somebody, they jump in their vehicle and come see about me. Like I'm an open book. I'm not hard to find. Like everybody on the internet
Right.
knows how to find me. So.
Right. And
Oh no, you're not that. It took us a while to try to find your damn number.
it was hard for me because,
There was a reason we looked for you is because we see how invested you actually are in this.
I am.
You're not just one of those, I'm
not.
trying to get the money bullshit.
You know what? I've already got money. The YouTube isn't. I invest in cryptocurrency, and this is just because I want to help. Like any money I make from YouTube, it goes into a business account, and I use that money to help people. I don't pay no bills with it. None of that. It's just to.
I also see all the backlash that you're getting on YouTube, and it fucking kills me. I listen to these motherfuckers dog you, and I want to get on there, but
I appreciate your support.
I'm a convicted felon, and all they're going to do is dog me out once they find out who I am. So I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah, it's not worth it. But so, could you tell me the gentleman's name, and I could get snapping on it right now? Does he have social media?
Oh yeah.
yes, he does.
He's got Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. His name is Chase Galloway.
Chase Galloway. What city?
Yes. Bristol City.
Bristol, Tennessee.
Bristol, Tennessee.
Yeah,
Bristol,
there's
Tennessee.
A Virginia side and a Tennessee side.
How old is he?
23.
33?
23.
23.
Young kid.
23.
Yeah,
Okay.
young kid.
Let me start digging right now. You gonna be up for a minute?
Yeah, we'll be there for a while.
Okay, give me about an hour. I'm gonna put both feet on the shovel real quick, and I'm gonna get going, and I'll get right back to you. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much, Ms. Carter.
You're welcome.
I'll call
You're
you soon.
welcome.
All right, bye bye.
Isn't that awful?
I don't even know what to say right now.
It's so disgusting.
And Benny's just gonna sit there and say, "Oh, well, there's not a huge rush to report it."
And he doesn't use 1-800-TBI find. He has another route. Like what?
Well, I mean, he's talking about he has a what did he say he had? Fuck, I done forgot what he even said. He called it a friend or whatever. All he's doing, he don't call TBI because he's just gonna call Tim Mullins and find out what he needs to do.
You know, he said he had a partner in crime.
Yeah, partner in crime.
Already
That was
used.
it. Oh my God.
And if you've noticed, BK, since the reward's been gone, he hasn't been going live. Like I've only seen him put out little short video clips.
Right, and it seems like he's just going after other people right now. Like he's not even talking about anything to do with Summer.
Right.
I know, wait, what up, baby? I'm sick too right now. I don't know what to say, honestly.
There are no words.
Literally no words.
Mm-mm.
Like
I
how
had a bad feeling about that Shannon girl from the beginning because it was disgusting. She was like bragging once we found out who she was, and she's, saying, I was up on top of that hill. I was one, that they cut out of the picture. and we were down, they were, the heels on the ground was down the bottom of the hill, and supposedly they were at a restaurant, which I don't know if that's true. And she said they were watching it and laughing. And I was like, this girl's trash.
Right. Okay, so the girl that was just on the phone call with BK, that wasn't Shannon, though, was it?
No, Shannon leaked this.
Okay, so that girl, did she say her name was Carrie or Carly or something like that?
Yeah, Miss Carly.
Okay. Girl,
I
I
think.
took a whole page full of notes during that phone call. Okay. All right, and let me make sure that I understood this correctly. The girl who called BK, her husband, is it works with or is friends with the boyfriend of the social worker?
Works with.
Okay. All right. I want to make sure I have everything correct. Well, I don't even got no more room on my paper, y'all.
Geez Louise, I think it's Carly. I wrote down Carly, but I don't know if that's how it's spelled, but
Yeah. I wrote down Carrie/Carly because I couldn't understand exactly what she said.
yeah.
Okay.
So I really hope this was turned in. It's shame on Shannon.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping if she leaked it on YouTube that she leaked it to TBI also.
I hope so.
At this point, I wouldn't even go to Hawkins County with it. I would go straight to TBI.
Right.
And to be honest with you, honestly, I don't think TBI even listens to anything that Benny tells them.
At this point, probably not.
From my understanding, they don't.
Doesn't surprise me at all.
This is crazy. And if they didn't turn that in, whether it's true or whether it's just bullshit made up rumors, if it wasn't turned in, then those people that was just on that phone call, they're too worried about their past and that they're convicted felons. That's a bunch of bullshit excuses.
Mm-hmm.
For them not turning it in, that makes them just as sick and disgusting as BK.
Right. Because who knows how long they sat on it,
Right.
We don't know that part.
And if it is true and the social worker told her boyfriend about that, then she needs to lose her damn job.
Yeah, and she's what did he say, a licensed psychologist as well?
She's a licensed therapist, psychologist, and social worker. Well, she needs to lose all that shit right there, because if it is true and she told her boyfriend that, then therefore her boyfriend goes and runs his mouth, then her ass needs to lose that job.
Absolutely.
And any credentials that she holds, any type of license, certificates, whatever, needs to be revoked, because if that is true, that is ridiculous.
Yeah, because as a psychologist, she'd fall into the HIPAA laws.
Yes, she clearly has violated the HIPAA laws right there.
Mm-hmm. Do not share information about the person you're working with, your husband. Absolutely not.
No, especially when it has to do with a minor.
A minor in a high-profile case at that.
Yes. These people. That's why. In a way, I don't want to believe it, because who in their right mind would call Benny, because they seen that he has so much time invested in this case? If they think that, they're fucking delusional. Excuse my language, but they're delusional.
And he was selling, his lies. I can't stand him.
I don't even like listening to his voice. Like, he is just pure freaking trash.
He doesn't need the YouTube money or whatever. It's going to go to his business account to help others. Oh, crap. I'm crazy. They said it was Miss Carly. I don't know if that was her first name or her last name. Yeah, same with me, Mar. I was a medical assistant for 12 years, and I couldn't tell my family anything.
Yeah, I mean, I do medical transcription work, and I can't discuss, even though I work from home doing it, I can't discuss anything that I hear on those calls.
Yeah. And
I mean,
well, even right now, too, because I'm in training right now, but I did short-term disability for almost 4 years, and I just got a position in long-term disability, but I can't even, and I work from home. I can't even discuss those
no,
claims and cases with anybody.
I,
Confidential.
I can't even, okay, like if I have a audio pulled up on my computer and I just get up and step away from my computer, I have to minimize it down to the bottom of my screen where nobody can even see it.
Yep.
That's anybody sees it, and just seeing it is a HIPAA violation.
Right. We're told to just, if you walk away, just, windows lock.
Yep. Close all your windows. Well, not close them, but minimize them is what we have to do. But it's,
Yeah, I've never even heard of that channel, and it popped up, and I was like, what in the world is this?
yeah.
And
My husband has been watching it because he can't stand BK, and he's been watching it because they expose a lot of BK stuff. So I've heard of the channel, but I don't know how long exactly it's been out. But my husband's been watching it now for a couple of weeks.
wow.
This is
Yeah.
oh my God. But I did get the name of that lake too, South Holston Lake.
Yeah. They said it was about 30 minutes.
Let me
From-
pull up maps real quick here and see exactly
Oh,
what that
I'm
is.
crazy. They said it was Miss Carly, but I don't know if that's her first name or her last name.
Okay, let's see. Okay, so the lake where Summer was swimming at, because if you pan out on maps, on Google Maps, that swimming hole is actually a very big, huge lake. I wonder if that's the same lake that she was swimming in that day. That's on that TikTok video.
Not sure. I don't know if they run into one another.
Okay, let me see here.
And I thought about that with the blood, like them smelling the blood, if that were the case. But then I was trying to think, like those kids lived up. I mean, I'm sure they got hurt plenty of times up there. So, but I don't think
That's
it would
true.
have the amount of blood that would happen in that incident. But
Okay, so
who
I don't.
knows?
Okay, let me look at Warrior's Path real quick.
That's true, Mar. They didn't say where. That's true.
Okay, it is Warrior's Path State Park. That's where the horse stables is at, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now this is gonna be a different. It's gonna be a different place. This isn't gonna be the same lake that they mentioned. I don't know if this will be considered like a small river where they were swimming at, because it kind of looks like a river that she would have been swimming in that day, where the South Holston Lake is not far from Bristol. It's kind of like to the southeast of Bristol.
Hmm. I haven't looked it up, so. Because I was just floored by what I heard.
Right. Because
After
see,
I heard
okay,
it the first time, I was just like, oh my God.
South Holston Lake goes from, I don't know what. Okay, well, it starts where the spillway is, and it goes all the way across the Tennessee-Virginia state line up into Virginia. So it's a pretty good sized lake.
And I think it was because, of course, I channel Hawk just to listen to people, what their opinions are, what their theories, and I heard Cam say that the Adventures with Purpose, they dive underwater, that
Oh
they,
yeah.
and of course, they're kind of like, EquiSearch, like they're
Oh
nonprofit.
yeah.
And
They have a YouTube channel too.
yeah, I've watched them so many times, but I guess Lawson or, that they turned them down, so they didn't need them.
Yeah, said that they didn't need them. That they had their own dive team.
Yeah. So I don't know why you
But
wouldn't want every resource that's available to you.
okay, well, supposedly now that South Holston Lake comes into play, I wonder if that's in Hawkins County though. If that lake is any part of Hawkins County, because if it's not, then Lawson has no jurisdiction there. So he can't tell them, well, don't search the lake, we have our own dive team.
Hmm.
I need to look that up too. Oh my god, I need a notebook, y'all. Like I literally have no more room.
You should use OneNote so you can have all your tabs going.
Well, anything that I put in my phone, which is where I should be putting it at, I'll end up losing it. And then if I write it down on a piece of paper, it usually sits on my desk. I just need another piece of paper to finish writing because I literally took up a whole sheet of paper with this.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I always wonder, like, Adventures with Purpose, like, they kind of do their own investigation. When I've watched them, like, they'll look around the area at different, bodies of water. So I wonder if somebody was afraid that they would go to the correct body of water. Like, obviously, this is all speculation, but,
Right.
versus just having a dive team. I think I only saw 2 guys in a video at Warrior State.
I'm going to find out what county this lake is in. But then again, it would be hard to pinpoint what area of the lake.
Right.
Because it's it spans over 2 states. So, and I know that, like Adventures with Purpose, like they do all these different things, but they probably wouldn't be able to cover that entire lake. It would probably take weeks to cover it.
Right.
I'm seriously sick to my stomach right now.
I am too. Wicked bad. I was shaking. Just.
This is just.
And it just makes me even more angry at BK. Like, when you think you're at the maximum, it just gets worse.
Like, yeah, it's just like he gets worse and worse every single day.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he literally just needs to shut up and sit down and not say a word, stay off of YouTube, and just leave the whole Summer Wills case alone.
I mean, he said it was going to be confidential. He said on everything he loved. But then he obviously leaked it to Shannon.
Right.
And he had his little boy laying, like, you're sick. You're so sick in the head.
Well, I mean, even if he just let her listen to the phone call. One, he recorded it. Okay, that's fine if you were going to use it to turn it in. But then you let someone else listen to it, and then obviously she has to record the phone call while
Right.
you're letting her listen to it. So therefore, you let it out. You didn't even send it to law enforcement because there was no rush on it. Oh my God.
No rush. Really. All these
Right.
months, no rush.
Okay, so it's Sullivan and Washington County more, and that's both counties. Both of those counties are in Tennessee, right? I know Sullivan is. What about Washington?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Louisiana has parishes. It's so weird for me to say counties.
I'm in Little New Hampshire, so I have no idea. Oh, dang.
7,500 acres. Oh my God.
I agree. Common sense. I think so.
Making me think. Oh, I don't even want to think about that baby being in water.
I know.
Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. The only video of Reverend Donna Serafina that I watched, she talked about the chemical plant, right? The next day, okay, the next day after that video is when the chemical plant had an explosion. Does that
Right.
lake run by the chemical plant?
I have no idea. But she's done readings before that. I think it was before she kind of got her channel going on Sweetie Pilo. That's where all her stuff is.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go back to that channel too then.
Yeah.
Oh shit! What is the name of that? Eastman's? Is it called Eastman's?
Yeah. And what was that comment Candace made? She made that comment when she was with Chris talking about time getting away from you.
Oh, that she wasn't real good with time.
Wasn't good
Or
with
something
time,
like-
and then when your time gets away from you when you're having fun or something to that effect.
Yeah. Okay, no, Eastman. That's
Let me
nowhere
see.
around.
In
It's nowhere-
Jonesboro.
Yeah, it's not close to that lake either. But there is. Hold on, is this the same? Okay, hold on a minute. Okay, there is like a waterway that runs basically through the middle of the plant. South. Oh, wait a minute.
Jonesboro, yeah. I think that is where he was working.
Okay. So
In
this river that runs through literally straight down the middle of the Eastman chemical plant is called South Fork Holston River. And they mentioned South Holston Lake on that phone call.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why I want to keep calling her doctor, but Reverend Donna Serafina mentioned something about the chemical plant, but I need to go back and listen to that video that she did because there was something about behind the chemical plant and I forgot now what she was talking about, but I do remember that. And this South Fork Holston River runs through there.
Yeah.
And I'm trying
and for like cadaver dogs, as just mentioned, like I don't know, like they didn't say where that disgusting act was supposedly performed. Like, did they have her in a vehicle and do it there? Like, I don't, because there's no evidence, and I just don't believe that Dawn and Candace are that smart to pull off a crime like this. I just don't.
Right.
Like, I couldn't even pull something off like this if I tried premeditated. Like, it's.
Well, I mean, all of us in here, though, we have morals and we have a conscience, and like we couldn't hold something like that in. But Candace has showed no emotion whatsoever throughout this whole thing.
Yep. Yeah.
The only time I've seen her cry was when the Cornbread Mafia was brought up.
Right. That was it.
That was it. So, but I'm still looking on maps. The South Fork Holston River, trying to see If
That's true crime crazy. The Darren Stevens lookalike. I thought about that too.
all right, it goes down to the Fort Patrick Henry Dam, and then it turns into the lake where the swimming hole is that goes out by Warriors Path. So
And their
I'm
freaking
wondering,
canoe disappeared for a while, remember? And then all of a sudden it's back and then being hauled out.
true. So what I'm wondering is if they really meant, instead of the South Holston Lake, if they meant the South Fork Holston River, which is also the same piece of water where the swimming hole is, that also runs through the middle of the Eastman chemical plant.
Oh my god. Just my skin is crawling. It's so disturbing.
In that area that they talk about on that phone call. Well, see, White Widow baby, if did Hawkins County, did they search the swimming hole with dive teams?
I believe one time I saw two guys diving,
Okay.
but who knows how far out they went. You know what I mean? We have no idea.
Well, I know. Okay, shoot, I didn't mean to do that. I know that Warriors Path, from there going north on this little waterway, it goes all the way up to a dam. So the water would have to be flowing. Basically, it would be flowing from the chemical plant towards where she was swimming at. But that waterway goes all the way to Boone Lake. And it has to go through another dam into Boone Lake. And then goes goes in, a few different directions from there. I don't know, something about that video that Reverend Donna was talking about the chemical plant. I don't know why that's the only video of hers I've ever watched. Like I've not watched any other video of hers.
Yeah, it's probably because of their rest being on Sweetie Pilo, because that's where I saw all of them, and then she started to get her channel up and running. I think Sweetie Pilo helped her out figure that out.
Yeah.
All that.
But for some reason though, none of her other videos have interested me. It's just that one video that has to do with that chemical plant. And then the next day, there was the explosion. And I always wondered if it had something to do with Summer, because it was like that video came out and then boom, there's something that happens at the chemical plant. The Fort Henry Dam, Mar, is, hold on, I just saw that. Oh, wait, I gotta find it. Where did I just see that? I think this is it. Okay, the Fort Henry Dam, or Fort Patrick Henry Dam, is south of the chemical plant, and then it turns into, it's like a very small flowing, I guess, like small river that runs through there, and then it turns into a big wide, like a big huge river, and flows right past where she was swimming that day. And what was they talking about, the park with the carousel?
That was in one of Donna's visions, and I believe they said there is one in Jonesboro.
Okay.
So that lady was kind of confirming that, not knowing she was, but.
All right, because there's a Boundless Playground that's also on that same body of water that's close to Warriors Path. I'm sure I could, White Widow baby. What do I need to share?
Prayer wants to see the map.
Oh, let me pull it up because I'm looking at it on my phone right now. But let me see if I can pull it up on. Let me see if I can get Google Maps to pull up real quick on here. I am so sick right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna take my computer a second. We have sucky ass internet down here.
You're in the country, right?
Oh yeah, I'm at the end of a dead end dirt road.
Yeah.
Like I'm in the sticks, literally.
Oh, Gatlinburg. Maybe it was Gatlinburg, not
All right, let me.
Jonesboro. Maybe I mixed that up. I could have. Good call, Mark.
All right, okay. I can't see chat right now, so y'all have to give me just 1 second. I gotta. Where's the chemical? Let's see. All right, Eastman Chemical Plant. Oh, come on.
You know, I only pull up. I'm on Facebook. I only pull up one Chase Galloway, but he's like young.
Does it say who his girlfriend is, or is he old enough to have a girlfriend?
It says he's single. I think he's like a mechanic of some sort. I'm not sure.
Because they did say he has Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.
Let me go to Instagram.
Okay, you do Instagram real quick while I'm waiting on this, and I'm gonna do TikTok. Oh wait, no, I don't want TikTok to get my contacts.
Oh, good
Okay,
Lord.
there's a Chase Galloway 2 and then a Chase Galloway 727, which 727. 727. That is a Virginia. No, is that?
Are you on Instagram?
No, I'm on TikTok right now.
Oh, because there is a Chase Galloway 727 on this list on Instagram.
Okay, he's got a beard and mustache.
Ooh, yeah, I just got goosebumps all over.
Okay, well that's gonna be the same down here. And I'm trying to think, where's does anybody in here watch Dolly Vision?
I do once in a
What
while.
is his do you remember what his phone number is? Is it 727 or 757?
Well, I don't know.
Oh shit. It's either because whatever that 727 is, that's gonna be his area code more than likely. Chemical company.
Probably.
Okay. Well, this dude here has 29 following and 31 followers.
On here, he has 94 followers and he's following 47.
Okay. And the girls that I see on here that's following him, they kind of look trashy. But you don't have any videos either.
No. Yeah,
So
he
there
hasn't.
ain't no.
If it's a well, with the person we're looking at, Instagram, he hasn't posted since 2019. So that's probably. Unless he has another one.
Good. Okay. He's Galloway. Okay, who is Darren?
On the old, I guess, Bewitched, I think it was. It was like a black and white show. I only know because my grandmother raised me, so I watched it.
Okay. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm trying to get the map pulled up here real quick, y'all. All right. Now let me get it.
Huh.
Okay. Mar, why are you scared of BK? Okay. Why in the hell am I back in Dallas for?
I don't know. That's back where the
I had it.
is.
Yeah, I had it back. I had it up in Tennessee, the map, and then I changed it, the view thing on it, and it took me back to Dallas.
That's strange.
Okay.
I know I had it on
Let's see.
Facebook. I use
It's
Facebook
going.
Messenger.
Huh?
I said I hardly use Facebook besides it's Messenger with my mom because I have an iPhone, she has an Android, so we video chat on there. Yeah, Facebook.
Can you do that through Facebook Messenger if one has a iPhone and the other's
Yeah, it doesn't
Android?
matter what you have at that point. Yeah, because I talked to her on her tablet too. So yeah.
Okay. My daughter has an iPhone and I have an Android,
Mhm.
and so I can't FaceTime her or nothing like that. So
Right.
okay, let me see if I can get it zoomed in here real quick now since I'm back in Tennessee. I hate our internet service down here.
Crying crazy. I only use Facebook for stuff. I literally love her. I know I don't even use Instagram unless I look something up. Wow.
Okay, so the chemical plant was in was it in Jonesboro? Let me try to type it in here again.
I wonder if I go on Dolly's. I know Dolly streamed today. I wonder if I can just mute it and fast forward it to get his phone number because I know he took calls.
It should be as soon as he comes on there, like a minute or two after he comes on, it should be on there on his screen.
Right,
But I can't remember if it's 727 or 757.
Oh, you're right. 757.
Okay. I knew it was one of the two. Okay, now I know that this dang thing just showed me the chemical plant on here. Oh. Alright, so there's Kingsport. There's Johnson City. Why is that not showing me the chemical? Oh. Wait, here we go.
Yeah, his
This is
Dolly's
it.
7. You have a good memory because I would have never remembered that. 757.
I've watched him for so long though.
Well, I could see why you would get a little bit, well, because it's 757 797. That's tricky.
Okay, if I can get this, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this to share or not. Maybe I can. Let me zoom in here a little bit. All right, y'all. Let me go back to StreamYard. Okay. All right, now White Widow Baby, you wanted me to show the screen on the map, right? Oh, well, never mind. She went to find Dolly's number. Okay, Little Souls, do you want Dolly's full number? No, I just needed to know the area code. I can't remember if it was 727 or 757. Okay, so let me see. Let me get these pictures out of here real quick. Okay. Alright, so let's see if I can remember how to do this. I'm going to share my screen. Okay, Chrome tab, Google Maps. Okay. Okay, can y'all see that?
Still loading.
Okay.
There it is.
Okay, it's up there now?
Yes.
Okay, because for some reason it's, I guess, lagging on my phone, so I can't see it. Okay. Alright, so here. Alright, see, there's the South Fork. Can y'all see my cruiser? My little mouse pointer thingy?
Oh my god, I love you just called it a cruiser. I can't. Oh, I love that.
Okay. Alright, so the bottom part of my screen is the big. What is it? It's just not showing.
One.
Okay.
Jeez
So
Louise,
everybody
you're
can see it
fast.
on the screen, right?
We can see the map. I don't see your
Okay,
cursor
I was
though.
trying to check this out. Okay. Alright, at the bottom of the screen, like the where it kind of like runs through the middle of it, that is the Eastman Chemical Plant. If you follow that body of water, I'm crazy, done got Dolly's whole phone number.
I don't know if it's small on anybody else's end, but on mine, it's I can't like read anything on the map because it's so small.
Okay, hold on, let me see if I can. Alright.
It goes larger.
Oh shit, that's big now. Okay, is it bigger now?
Yeah, it's just not clear. It's all right though. Oh, it's starting to fill in, so it's a little bit better. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so let me go back down this way now. Alright, so there's the whole chemical plant right here. Alright, and you see where it says South Fork Holston River? Alright, so if we go down that body of water through the chemical plants, and it'll take my computer a few seconds to clear up. Alright, and we follow it.
I feel like the same image was in Reverend Donna's video.
Really?
Yeah, because she went down certain. She had a lot of things like pinned on her map.
Okay, so here's the dam. It'll take it a second to clear up here.
Oh, now I see your cursor.
And it should have the name on it. Okay, you see it now? Okay, so, well, where the dam is right there where I got it pointing to, but it hasn't cleared up yet. Oh my god, it's taking forever. Okay, so there's the dam, the Fort Patrick Henry Dam. So this large body of water on the southern side of the dam is actually the body of water. Okay, and that's weird. Do you see at the top of this little island right here where it says Chase Bend?
Yeah. That's strange too.
Okay, I don't know why that just... And then there's Chase Cemetery. Okay, this is getting weird for real. Okay. Alright, so if we keep going this way, and I'm trying to go slow with it so it doesn't get all fuzzy looking again. Alright, so there's Warriors Pass. But I don't know where the horse stables are around here. I don't know if this is them or not. They don't look like the horse stables.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But there's Warriors Path State Park, which is where they went swimming, right?
Right.
So this whole body of work, but I'm wondering if it's the same, if it goes by the same name as the body of water that's up by the chemical plant. And they were saying in the phone call South Holston Lake, but could it be South Holston River?
Probably. Because, I mean, lots of people call this swimming hole different things too.
Right. I don't know. This is weird. Honestly, I still don't even know what to even say over the phone call. Like, that's...
Yeah.
It seriously got me sick right now. It is a huge body of water, White Widow Baby. And if what they're saying is true, whether it's... Okay, now this lake right here is called Fort Patrick Henry Lake. So above from the Fort Patrick Henry Dam, north of that is going to be the South Fork Holston River. So then that comes into play the chemical plant, which Reverend Donna's seen.
And even without Donna, even without her reading, just what they said and what you're connecting right now is interesting.
Right, okay, because see, I'm going to zoom out just a little bit so I can show where the South Holston Lake is, because it's like... a good ways away from it. So let me see if I can move it over. All right, so just remember the Holston Valley Medical Center because the chemical plant is like right below it. That way I can keep up with it. Now, okay, so there's Bristol. The lake is going to be right up in here, the South Holston Lake, if it'll ever clear up.
I just giggled because Crime Crazy cracks me up. And she says stalking.
Stalking Facebook again.
Yeah.
Okay. I hope this. Oh, right where the lake is at, the map is not clear yet. Okay. Okay, so can you see that, the South Holston Lake over here?
Yes.
Okay. So see, that's a good ways from. Okay, so Kingsport is way over here, which is where the chemical plant and the Holston River is. Then way over here is. Now, I'm not 100% on psychics. I know they've helped in cases before.
Right.
But if I had to choose either the South Holston Lake or the South Fork Holston River, I'm going to go with the river just because it was brought up. The chemical plant, they're saying that name on a phone call with allegations of what happened this summer. And they very easily just could have got the name of the body of water wrong, even though the names are similar.
Right.
This is really making me sick. Seriously. Okay, so let me get back over here. Close to Warriors Pass. I mean, it's just like something in that whole little area right there. And wasn't Holston Valley Medical Center, isn't that where Grandis went to the emergency room that morning?
I don't remember the name of the hospital. Maybe one of the girls do.
Does anybody in chat know if that's the emergency room that she went to? What's the guy that's up there that Don B? See, I think that was the name of the hospital that she said that Grandis went to that morning.
You're probably right. And that's further away from her house, right? Didn't she go to one that was further away?
I believe so.
So you're probably right.
This is doesn't make sense. Jesus, 23. That's the hospital Grandis went to. Okay,
Yeah.
Crime Crazy. I thought I heard Miss Daisy say that it was.
Yeah, so what are the chances of all of these places being like bing, bing, bing all in a row from that call? From what we know.
Right. I just think it's weird that the river and the lake have similar names. They're basically the same names, just the river is a river instead of lake and it has the word fork in it. I mean, that's very easy if someone's not from this area or doesn't know it that well. It's very easy to say, well, South Holston Lake when you're actually meaning the river just to confuse someone. Okay. I wish I knew the name of that park that they were talking about.
Dang it, I can't even think.
Mar, BK ain't gonna do anything.
Mm-mm. He'd come after me, Mark, because I'm the one that played it.
He ain't gonna do anything. Well, I mean, if he didn't want the damn thing played, then he shouldn't have put it out where people could hear it or
Yeah, and
give it to someone to be leaked. So,
right, and multiple channels have at this point. So,
okay. So, I mean, I ain't nobody worried about BK.
yeah.
Or, I mean, I'm not anyway. Yeah, I mean, that's the same way here, Mar. He would never find where I lived at anyway, so I'm not worried about him. I don't think his nuts are big enough for him to come to Louisiana anyway.
I mean, he's too cheap to travel. Who are we fooling?
Right. I mean, well,
God.
and we all know that he's not going to go very far from his mama anyway, so, you know, he can't load the couch up and put it in his car and bring it with him, so.
They haven't cut the umbilical cord yet.
Right. Mar, you don't have anything to worry about while you're in here, honey. He knows he has this in his head. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, little baby, he ain't gonna do anything. Okay, so is everybody finished looking at the map?
Yeah, you did a good run through. White Widow Baby, you know you could take BK down. Damn. Jonesboro State Park. Oh, yeah, because he worked in Jonesboro.
Okay, so Chris, that's the name of the park that has the carousel, right? Okay. Jonesboro. Park. I wonder if there's pictures of that park online. Who has you blocked, Chris? BK? Oh, you're welcome, White Widow Baby.
Get him, girl.
Yeah, BK, he's got me blocked too, and all I did was just asked him where was he at on June the 15th of last year. And, like, literally, I asked him that, and he blocked me, so just sent through pics of
I've never commented in his chat. I don't think he even knows I exist.
No, he was in whose chat was he in? It might have been Ernie's one night when I was in there. And I think Ernie had let him up on panel or something like that. No, I simply just said, Benny, where were you at on the day of June 15th of 2021? And bam, I was blocked. So
I don't know what the dates were, but there's a old video that Benny had done, or a live, saying someone said he needed a vacation, and he said he had just got back from one in Tennessee.
Oh, in the Smoky Mountains.
Yeah.
Is that the one you're talking about? And
you say Smoky Mountains?
I think that's what he said. And then, like, right after he said it, he got, like, this look on his face, like, oh, shit, I shouldn't have said that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what Crime Crazy sent
Well,
me.
he obviously has some sort of connections to, within Tennessee, I think.
Okay, so is this Crime Crazy? Is this the Chase boy? Maybe I need to get these pictures pulled up for tomorrow. Okay, well, what I want to do is tomorrow I'll get these pictures on my computer where I can pull them up. And show y'all those.
I wonder if you can, on the map, can you put the little pins in the different locations?
I don't know if I can do that or not. Let me see. I know I did it one time on my phone, and
Yeah.
I somehow when I went to 110 Beacon Hill Road, somehow I dropped like a little pin there, and I didn't know that I did it, and it said that a registered sex offender lived there, and I was like,
Oh, geez.
wait a minute, like, yeah, like who's the registered sex offender that lives at 110 Ben Hill Road? And then I realized I don't know how I did it, but I sure did. I dropped a pin there.
Sheesh.
Okay, let's see.
I'm just
Back
wondering
to
if you were to drop the pins, maybe it would be a little bit easier to visually for you to see where everything is. I don't know how to do
let me
any of
see if
that
I
stuff.
can. Usually, my son, my oldest, is autistic, and he loves maps. Like he all day
Mm,
long on his computer. That's what he does is plays around on maps and looks at different cities and stuff like that. So he knows how to work a map better than I do. Let's
perfect.
see. So I might have to get him to help me with that tomorrow.
We are the biggest spies over here.
Okay, I'll have to try to do the pin thing when I'm not on a live because it's slowing. I don't know if it's StreamYard slowing it down or what.
Possibly.
Unless I do it. I don't know how I did it on my phone that night though. Let's see if I can figure this out. See, I don't know how to. Let's see. Do I save it? Oh, wait a minute. No, I don't want to add a note about it. Wait a minute. Did it drop it?
I think Crime Crazy's still over doing her thing.
What's she doing? I
Remember
haven't even paid attention to chat.
she said she's going back to Facebook.
Oh, okay. Alright, no, wait a minute. Where is. Oh, no, I can't find. Where's Warrior's Path
Yes,
at?
she's stalking.
Because I remember when she changed it to that. Something it was more fun, unexpected and better than drugs. Okay, now I cannot even find Warrior's Path. Oh, no wonder I was too far down on the map. Okay.
Yeah, that may be good.
For some reason, though, I can't find the horse stables. Unless I'm just not looking in the right
I guess I'm not good at stalking because I couldn't find that guy on Facebook.
Okay, let's see if I can do this.
I'm
Oh,
not
wait.
sure who it is.
I think
Isn't it?
Did I do this right? Okay. No, I still ain't done it right. I'm trying to figure out the little pin thing. I thought I had it a minute ago.
Yeah, I got the pin.
Save. Let's go. Done. Crap. Okay. I got the pin thing figured out now.
Awesome.
Okay. So I will do that tomorrow on my computer. Hopefully it's done the same way as a phone. Okay. Let me get back to the chat here. Alright. seconds. This is
We got Crime Crazy and White Widow Baby teaming up on the friends list.
Maybe we can figure something out because I would love to know that woman's name.
I know.
That would be awesome. And I would hate to get her name though and then the whole story not even be true. And then she get in trouble. But I would rather someone get in trouble in this story. Either the story be a total lie or the woman get in trouble because she told what she knew on something and didn't get in touch with TBI over it. So
Yeah, we could. Yeah, we can just keep it between us too.
oh, my phone. Okay.
That's cracked me up. I know you can't see chat, but my God.
Oh no, I'm back on it now.
Yeah, well, my two kids have grown up and out of here, so I'm all by myself. So this is my phone.
I think mine finally went to sleep.
You know, while I'm over here freezing, my daughter's in Texas sending me pictures like, look at my tan. It's nice. Love it.
It is too hot down here to be getting a tan. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's been over 100 where she is.
I went out and sat outside earlier today when my husband was working out in the garden, and all I did was sit on the steps and I was pouring sweat.
CS 101. Oh my God.
Okay. I'm trying to just scroll through chat real quick to see what all I've missed. Oh. Someone needs to get in trouble for the law or not telling us. Yeah, Chris, I mean, either the social worker, if it's true, she needs to lose her job. All of her certificates, diplomas, degrees, whatever she's got, they need to go out the window with her job. And if it's not true, then whoever this is telling Benny, and then Benny also putting it out there, they need to be held accountable for that.
I'm still here. Our bucket list has holes. $75, $80, and then next week. See, I'm jealous because it's crap over here. It's 63 degrees right now, and the high for the entire day is gonna be 67. It's trash.
Girl, I would love to have that weather right now. I'm serious.
You could be gardening and everything, right?
Exactly. I mean, because even now there's so much that we have to do in it during the day that we try to do it in the morning and then late in the afternoon when it cools down. But in between that, there's still other things that need to be done outside, and it is so flippin' hot. And it wouldn't be so bad if the humidity is what is so bad down here.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I'm just gonna call it a night here in a minute. I'm getting sleepy.
Yeah. Sit on it, and you're fine. I was just being quiet.
She's a night stalker. Watch out, boy. Here she comes. All right, guys. Well, I'm literally sick to my stomach right now. I think I'm gonna call it a night. For sure gonna look into this tomorrow though. And since I know how to do my little pins now on my map, I'll try to get that done so I can pull it back up tomorrow too. And what else was I supposed to do tomorrow? Oh shit, I done forgot now. Oh, the pictures that Crime Crazy sent me.
Yes.
I need to do those too because there's one of the pictures has someone else in it. I need to like mark their face out.
Yeah, I think it was a good live. Yeah.
What? Thank you for playing that because I hadn't got to hear it yet, even though it made me sick.
Right.
It was
This
still
is my
something.
second time on panel ever.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I went on PG's for the first time, and it was on Summer's birthday.
Oh,
And that was it.
I love when people come up here with me. I just now figured out who CS 101 is.
Yeah, it's
That's
great.
that's how tired I am, y'all.
Yeah.
And I was in somebody's chat the other night, and they were what was her name? And I'm like, oh, it was Gossip, but they had their name spelled like with symbols in it or whatever. And I'm like, I don't even see Gossip in here. And then I finally figured out who it was.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it is 5:43 p.m. in Australia. It is 2:45 a.m. in Louisiana right now.
3:45 where I am.
Oh yeah, you're an hour ahead of me.
We understand Aussie, and if we don't understand, we'll learn.
His alias is SC. That's kind of weird.
It was this late.
Oh, you're welcome, Mar. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I can't hardly keep my eyes open. You're welcome, Chris. And I want to thank you guys for joining me. Precious Me, thank you for joining me on panel tonight.
You're welcome.
All right, and I guess I'll go ahead and schedule it again for the same time tomorrow night and just do the same thing. If PG comes on and it runs past 10, then I'll just wait for hers to end.
Maybe we'll come on over. Sounds good.
All right. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go. Y'all have a good night. I love you all. Thank you for stopping by. And I will see y'all tomorrow. And Chris, text me tomorrow sometime if you have time. All right, guys. Well, I will see y'all tomorrow. Love you all.
See ya. Love you too. Good night.
All right. Good night.